GoPro, a company you've often watched and fall from grace, actually seems to be picking it up a little bit. What was it, 19% increase in revenue?
These are really the first signs that their vast turnaround efforts are finally starting to take shape. I just spoke with the chief operating officer who has vowed to cut costs, reduce the bloating of the organization, and really streamline the workforce. And we're starting to see that take shape. They did reduce operating costs. They said they are still trying to reach profitability by the end of this year. And we also saw some new revenue growth areas, from the Karma drone finally coming back on the shelves, as well as their Hero 5 camera, now recovered from production delays, and international growth.
So GoPro looks like a go story. If we're looking at Baidu, Chinese giant, doesn't seem to be looking quite so pretty.
Baidu missed forecasts for the second quarter, and they also had a bit of a mixed bag. They only barely beat some of the sales estimates. This is a company that's really faced a lot of headwinds from Alibaba and Tencent. In China, they call it the BATs. And now the B part of the AT has become much diminished. They used to be called, they are very well known as kind of the Google of China, and they used to dominate the online ad market. But now in their core business, they're seeing Alibaba really start to take market share. They've also tried to venture into other businesses like on demand, but even in those other ventures, Alibaba and Tencent are also taking market share. So they're really being attacked at all fronts, and on top of that, they had to recover from some regulatory scrutiny last year.
Talking of a competitive landscape, I want to shift from public companies to ones that we all sit and watch and wait as to they will become public, and we're talking ride sharing. I'm thinking of Lyft, because it looks as though they've really rather dined out on Uber's turmoil.
I received some financials that are actually private, and they showed that Lyft is actually really benefiting tangibly from the debacles of Uber over the past few months. We saw ridership increase dramatically. Their gross bookings also increased dramatically. While they still have losses of about $130 million in the fourth quarter, they have pared that significantly from before. So everything is going on the correct track for them as of now. They also recently raised a very large round of funding at a much higher valuation. So while they are still a fraction of Uber's business, these numbers show that they are very well on the way to continuing to gain market share.